And welcome everybody. This is our oh man, I don't even remember. This is our episode.
Special episode, guys.
Special episode, everybody, where we do our end of the year awards for wrestling in general.
No, we're doing it for MMA.
From WWE to the Indies. Hopefully Mike has something from the Indies.
I know.
We currently don't have any guests like I promised. Well, I didn't kind of promise. I said that we may or may not have guests.
You lied to our viewers.
But we will soon be getting guests because I am
Shame on you, Greg.
Closely on it. But anyways, we have a lot to talk about. Our end of the year, we have so many categories, a lot of opinions. Let's just get this rolling, people. Let's start out with our first category, which is most beloved. This is a category which it's just a superstar or diva which we enjoy seeing on TV that we just
Greg,
can't
can
get
I guess
enough
yours
of.
real quick? I think I already know who this is.
Let's go around. Let's start with Strike. Strike, who's your most beloved superstar or diva?
Wait, what? Which one is this?
Most beloved.
Most beloved.
Stop playing Skyrim and pay attention.
Yes, Strike is currently playing
I had to find it on my
Skyrim.
list. My list isn't in the same order. My most beloved wrestler would be Ricardo Rodriguez.
Oh my god.
I don't remember why
Welcome to the Piss Off Mike episode.
I don't remember what I was thinking when I put this, but that's what it
Was it because he took an amazing bump through that table?
No, that might be part of the reason, but I mean, because he gets like how much screen time compared to Del Rio, and he still gets more of a reaction than Del Rio does. I guess that's what makes me like him.
Fair
That
enough.
he's better than Del Rio.
I hate you already. We're only 5 minutes in.
Probably
Oh,
three.
you'll
I
hate
don't know.
me even more as the show goes on.
Well,
Trust
do you have
me.
any honorable mentions? Were you thinking of putting anybody on that list as well?
I did this list like 2 weeks ago when we first thought of doing the freaking thing. So I honestly can't remember.
All right. Mike, who's your most beloved?
AJ Styles.
All right.
He's like the face of TNA.
He's been doing really well this year.
No, he hasn't. He's been botching all over the place.
Very rarely, and AJ.
Very rarely. Every TNA I watch, he
And how many TNAs have
botches.
you watched?
Like 4, but it's still...
Exactly.
Those 4 episodes, he botched every time.
If you try to watch it consistently, he's been doing very well, and he is at the top of TNA right now.
Oh, really? Does he
Probably
have the
rated
title?
Angle.
No, he doesn't have the title, but he doesn't need
Oh.
the title to be the best.
Any honorable mentions, Mike?
Let's go with Big Show.
Big Show.
Yeah. When he's a face, he's like loved
He's
by
having
little
fun.
kids.
Oh well,
He's
you're gonna
he's
hate
having
me
fun.
later.
But he waves to the crowd, and
Yeah, he has fun doing
It's hard to hate him.
not many wrestlers actually show the crowd attention like he does.
it. You're not funny and nobody likes you.
Anyways,
That's not nice.
Jonesy.
Let's see, who do I have? I had to go with Punk. I really couldn't think of anyone else that I loved more.
He's on all your awards, I bet. Even Diva of the Year you gave to CM Punk.
The CM Punk Award show.
I didn't-
That's what
I
it's
didn't
going to
get
be.
Diva of the Year.
No, because I had Punk for a couple of them, and I had to take them out. Do you have any honorable mentions?
David Otunga?
Oh my god.
That's funny.
I really can't think of anyone else, I'm sorry.
Okay, Hunter.
I had Daniel Bryan. He had a pretty good year, and I'm a
Alright.
pretty big fan of how he wrestles. He's very technically sound wrestler. Probably the best in the
Your
business.
boy D-Bry?
Your fave 5.
Any honorable mentions, Hunter?
No.
No.
That big superhero.
For me, my most beloved is AJ Lee.
Oh my
How
god.
did I not? How did I not
Christ.
know this?
Greg, nobody
She has the capability of being one of the best if she could probably use her size to her advantage and probably even be shown on TV a little bit more. Some of my honorable mentions would also be Daniel Bryan and CM Punk.
Hey, Greg, there was a rumor that Beth Phoenix would let AJ challenge for the title at Royal Rumble.
I've never heard of that rumor, but that sounds very, very.
Greg just popped a boner right now.
Hey,
AJ.
I do enjoy Beth Phoenix as well. Okay, now with the most beloved
You're
category, we also have to go with the opposite.
hated.
We have our most hated, and we're going to
Mike, I
start
think I
with
know yours.
we're going to start with Strike. Strike, who's your most hated wrestler or anybody in the business?
Oh, anybody in the business?
Anybody.
Oh, well, it's not David Arquette,
Oh Christ.
but my most hated wrestler would be Alberto Del Rio.
Whoa,
Oh my god.
Wow. Why?
Because Because they've pushed him so much. They've given him the Royal Rumble win, a match at WrestleMania for a heavyweight title, Money in the Bank, 2 World Championship reigns, and his announcer is more over than he is.
That's not his fault, though. That's
That
great.
is
He's a
entire.
great wrestler.
That doesn't matter. He nobody likes him.
It's because his Ricardo's more of that kind of like he's a big target, and Del Rio's kind of in the way, and I think they really need to change that up.
Greg, Del Rio needs to have some redeeming quality in his mic skills. He does the same promo all the time.
I think he needs to be more like JBL.
It gives me destiny.
He needs to be more like JBL. He has to have that. He needs to show more of his cash. I mean, just his car has nothing, won't help him. He needs to show more of
He
that.
came out with a in a gold and leopard skin wheelchair.
But he needs to show
that
it
was
more.
amazing.
He needs to have like a cane or something like that just shows his wealth. And I think with his wealth, he can be more charismatic. He needs to be more like a JBL or a Ted DiBiase Senior.
Well, he used to, in the promos before he debuted, they used to have promos in his house or something like that.
He would talk about honor and stuff. I always found that Del Rio much more exciting than "It is my destiny to be future endeavored."
Well,
They
Del
give
Rio.
him a
he doesn't
crappy
do-
gimmick.
He doesn't do
The
that.
stupid aristocrat. That's the worst gimmick you can give a wrestler.
Did you say Aristocat?
Yeah, aristocat.
Aristocrat.
Now I have to pay royalties to Disney. Great.
Okay,
Wait. I also give. It's a tie between Del Rio and Ted DiBiase Jr.
Oh my god.
alright.
Because he needs to be fired.
Okay. Any honorable
Nicholas
mentions?
Bossy.
Anything else?
No. I don't have any honorable mentions.
Alright. Mike, let's hear your already known hated wrestler.
David Otunga.
It's no surprise
No
there.
surprise.
Mike, why are you lying?
Shocked.
I am not
Right.
lying. It's on my book. It's on my
It's
book.
okay. It's okay. You can tell the truth.
He is the biggest piece of trash known to mankind.
You love that bow tie, don't deny.
I want him to eat that bow tie.
You want to adjust it, make him look spiffy, and then kiss him on the cheek and say, whip him on
That's
the
gay.
ass, say, hey, have a good match.
That's
He has
gay.
a fetish about the bow tie.
That's gay.
Anyways, Mike, do you have
Stop lying about Otunga.
do you have any honorable mentions, or is it just Otunga?
It's just Otunga.
Okay. Then we'll
Mike, I don't
just-
know why you want to lie.
Because he's straight garbage.
Okay, Jonesy. What's your
Yes?
most hated?
Let's see. I absolutely hate Kelly. I no redeeming qualities. She can't wrestle. I just hate her.
Fuck, I forgot about
But her boobs.
I don't care. I don't care if they're the size of my head. I
She doesn't
wouldn't
have boobs.
like her.
I blame Mike Knox.
Anything else? Do you... Honorable mentions?
I
Mike Knox.
just Kelly and hating her.
Okay. Hunter, your most hated.
Vicky Guerrero. Fuck that ugly bitch.
No, dude. Vicky's amazing. I've
No,
heard,
she's not. She's
I've
the
heard
worst. All
stories-
she does is scream.
I've heard
That's
stories.
not funny. That's
Excuse
not
me.
bad.
I've heard
Find
stories
some
that
bikini
Vicky is like
pictures.
the nicest person in the world.
Oh God! Why'd you have to remind me of the pictures?
The bikini pictures.
God
Oh my
damn
god.
Okay, her on-screen character is terrible.
No,
Can
I
I
like
say that?
She is one of the most redeeming managers in recent days.
Okay, talk about old. If Alberto Del Rio gets old with it's his destiny. All she says is "excuse me." She doesn't even form
She
sentences.
cuts some good promos. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's the most hated person in wrestling right now. So
What about Michael Cole?
no, she's the most hated person in wrestling.
She's so annoying.
But she's hated. She's hated in a way where because she's actually good at what she does.
No.
She gets X-Pac heat.
She
Oh,
overdoes it a little bit.
If you don't know what X-Pac heat is, it's legit hatred.
I like Vicky.
They
I don't think.
she's not liked at all.
Okay, Hunter, do you have any honorable mentions?
Not really. I'm pretty good.
Okay. My most hated is Michael Cole. I can't stand it, and I can understand, it was announced that it's probably Michael Cole's fault, the reason why the ratings are so low. And I could probably agree, because I also kind of change the channels when he gets a little over the top.
You don't change the channels.
Yes, I do.
You only see.
Some of my honorable mentions are David Otunga, Great Khali.
Why are you lying? Why are you...
Did you actually have Great Khali on your
Yeah, I hate his guts. I don't know. I hated him when he first
First
stepped in.
it's
I hated
Mike,
him.
now it's...
And
Ryan. Why
Kelly
are y'all lying?
And Kelly, because thanks to Jonesy for reminding me.
Otunga's awesome, guys.
Yeah, he is.
Oh
He's
my
got a
God.
sweet bow tie. No one can wear a bow tie like David.
in that coffee mug.
We're going to move
Oh
on.
my god, that coffee mug.
We have
Extremely tight.
our next category is the best gimmick. Who had the best gimmick overall? Who do you enjoy because of just their gimmick? Strike, you're first. Who's your best gimmick?
Well, this is a tie. It's between Dolph Ziggler's show-off and Zack Ryder's Guido gimmick, basically. I mean, both of these people just put a lot into it. They make an effort, and they're just great.
All right. Anything honorable mentions?
No honorable
All
mentions.
right. Mike, best gimmick.
The Joker Sting gimmick.
You
Yes.
stupid dickhead.
That was, dude. That's the funniest thing's been in years.
Nope.
That was so stupid.
I love that gimmick.
That's the gimmick that revitalized his career.
His dying career on his last breath.
In a span of a year, it made Sting watchable again.
No, yeah, it did. It
That's
It-
watchable. You
it
think?
recreated Sting.
I changed the channel every time he was on.
No.
You never watched TNA to begin with, so how can you
No,
change the
I
channel?
did. I did.
He changed the
That's-
channel. Just
That's the
I
thing
knew he should change the channel.
when Sting was Joker Sting, that's the thing that made me stop watching TNA, because it was just, it's like, really, you're gonna rip off the Joker like that? It's
But he
just
did it-
so annoying.
But he did it so well. That's the
Still,
thing.
he didn't even deny it. Everyone
Okay,
was trying to be like the Joker.
it was a parody of a gimmick, and he did it very well.
Yeah, he did.
You
Anything.
can't hate the man for pulling off a gimmick that good. Who else could do that gimmick as good as he could?
You don't even need that gimmick in wrestling, though.
But still, he still portrayed it pretty freaking good.
I bet you Mark Hamill could do that gimmick better.
Honestly,
Anyways, Mike, any honorable mentions?
No.
None. All right. Jonesy, best gimmick.
What? I think I'm gonna have to go with Cody Rhodes. Both his gimmicks.
that's a good one.
See what? Did he go through all three this year, or just two?
his main thing was the psychotic gimmick.
No, it wasn't. He had the
The
He had the
mask,
mask.
but the
Did he
mask
have-
was also kind
Was
of
he
his.
dashing? Was he dashing this year or not?
yeah. He had dashing.
So he had
Sorry.
went through all three, and I liked him through all three of them.
Was he dashing all 3 years? I mean,
This
was
year
he?
he was at the
Yeah.
beginning of the year. Then like after WrestleMania or something.
No, he was already disfigured at WrestleMania.
Oh well, he was earlier in the year.
Must have been like January or something.
Yeah. But yeah, he's
that's
my
a good pick. That's a good pick.
he's my gimmick of the year.
All right, Hunter, best gimmick.
Well, he got a U.S. championship from doing a YouTube show. It's pretty much got to be Zack Ryder this year.
Oh my god.
All right.
He got a championship when he was a jobber. You just
do.
don't do that.
You do realize that if nobody cared about that stupid show, he wouldn't be in the position he's in now, right?
Exactly. That's why it's the best gimmick. Because
But
he let the fans put him.
But it doesn't matter because he got demoted because he sucks.
How did he get demoted?
Because the ratings are terrible.
He was part of the ratings that was horrible.
Because of, you mean Monday Night Football?
Yeah, Monday Night Football.
Him, Punk, and Dolph are all going to be affected with this demoting. I think Daniel Bryan as well.
Then
And
why
Dolph
isn't...
Ziggler. I like Dolph Ziggler too.
So Randy Orton's going to get fired, right? Since
No.
he lost... Yeah, but that same segment lost 750,000 people.
He's not.
Orton should be fired for failing that wellness test.
He's not.
We don't know if that's for sure.
We're
You got
praying.
these double
They're
standards.
not going to fire him.
We're praying.
You got the main event gaining viewers and saying that they're going to be affected because there wasn't enough viewers, but they still gained viewers.
What you're going to probably be seeing is after Cena beats The Rock,
Still Monday Night Football.
whatever. Anyways, my best gimmick goes to R-Truth's conspiracy theory.
Oh,
Gimmick.
that's a good one too.
I forgot about R-Truth.
Nothing. And it was a tie between Sting's Joker gimmick and R-Truth, but I think R-Truth went over the top with it, and I think that's what he needed to be. He
How
got
did
a
I
main
not
event.
think of
He
that?
got a main event title shot at Capital Punishment, and I think that had to be one of the highlights of his career.
The pigeons.
The pigeons.
Yeah, and with that gimmick, he created memorable lines like the pigeons,
Spiders.
There not be no spiders on that ladder.
Again, some of those honorable mentions: Cody Rhodes' psychotic gimmick, Zack Ryder's Broski gimmick, and Sting's Joker are up in there. And then again, with the gimmick, best gimmick, we have to go for the opposite, worst gimmick. Strike, you go.
All right. Well, my brain must have been not so great whenever I was making this list 2 weeks ago, and I apparently forgot entirely that Cody Rhodes had a gimmick and that whoever else had a gimmick, because I wrote down there's more than 2 gimmicks. So with the worst gimmick, I'm gonna have to put Joker Sting.
Oh,
Yes, that's
I
a good
hate-
one.
Because nobody cares about Joker Sting.
Mike and I love that.
True
gimmick.
fact. True fact.
Why is Strike lying right now?
He's not though.
Why
I approve.
It's
Of what
3
he
against
says.
2, right? I think it's 3 against 2 right now.
Jonesy,
Why-
you never said anything, Jonesy. So it's 2 against 2.
3 against.
I thought it was a stupid gimmick. There.
There we go.
Uh,
Now it's 3 against 2.
Why are you guys lying so much?
It's not. That's a
It's a
stupid
laughable,
gimmick.
stupid gimmick.
Might
why
go
do you-
play hockey.
Why do you guys hate the world?
No, I just hate stupid people that try to act like the Joker.
Stupid gimmicks.
Might go play hockey.
It's Hunter. That's not me.
Okay, we gotta keep
Go
on
play
going.
tennis
We gotta
on
keep
the
this moving. Strike, any honorable mentions? Or is your
No.
mind fucked up from those 2 weeks?
Because Rhodes and whoever else y'all mentioned, they go in my best gimmick pile.
Alright.
Because we didn't really have any bad gimmicks except for Joker Sting.
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm not sure. We had some pretty terrible gimmicks this year.
Robbie E and Robbie T.
There we go. That's what I was looking
Horrible. They need to get fired or die.
for. Zack Ryder's Jersey, New York gimmick is a lot better than Robbie E. Robbie E is keeping it
Because
with the
Robbie
Jersey
E's-
Shore. Zack Ryder's took that gimmick, but is making it to his own. I think that's what makes it a lot
How did
better.
Zack Ryder take the gimmick? He had it before Jersey Shore even aired.
Yeah.
And then Robbie E's just trying to ride on the coattails.
Mike.
It's a tie between Robbie E and Zack Ryder.
Oh my god.
I hate anything that has to do with Jersey Shore, regardless if it came before Jersey Shore. The gimmicks are just stupid.
Mike, why are you drunk?
If I wanted to see tools, I would watch Jersey Shore.
If
Zack
you wanted
Ryder-
to watch the woo woo woo, then you would watch Zack Ryder.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
And it's pretty sad that one of my bestest friends that watches wrestling now, she's like, woo woo woo, and I'm like, don't do that crap.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Get her on the cast.
Like after a month of hating him, I'm like, I thought you hated him. No, I like him now. Oh, you know what? You're not my friend anymore.
Hey, Mike.
What?
Woo woo woo.
Oh my god. and Robbie E is just disgusting. I want to break his kneecaps. A horrible wrestler, horrible gimmick. Thank God they fired Cookie, because she was annoying.
Cookie.
Cookie was pretty cute.
It doesn't matter. She was cute.
Cookie
She
was
was
fat.
annoying.
Cookie was fat.
Okay, Jonesy.
I'm gonna go with less known one, Santino.
I was
just
going to
gimmick
do that
in general.
earlier.
Hasn't he been out for most of the year, though?
Still a shitty gimmick.
But every time he was on TV, he was total shit, and he's...
I just
You can even throw...
They're not even
Vladimir
trying anymore.
Kozlov.
Point.
Throw
I guess I don't count him because he-
Kozlov in there.
all
The
people
British-
know from him is the Cobra.
Stupid.
Hunter.
I guess I didn't count him because he was, like, injured for half the year.
I
Yeah,
had
really.
Hornswoggle and Robbie E tied because I can't stand Hornswoggle's stupid, doesn't know how to talk, piece of crap gimmick that's finally over. And Robbie E is just retarded.
Alright.
There's a
sitting on
stampede
bubble
of
wrap over
elephants
there?
going on right now. Sorry, guys.
Bubble wrap over there?
My worst gimmick also goes to Santino Marella. They're trying to sell that Cobra. I think they're trying to make merchandise out of it, but I know they're failing.
They even have a sleeve arm that has that they're trying to
Do they
sell.
actually sell the sleeve?
Yeah, they do.
Oh god.
They're trying to sell it, but they can't, so that's why they fail. I also have, as honorable mentions, Vladimir Kozlov's Russian comedy gimmick
His stupid... Oh, that was so
when he
bad.
teamed with Santino, and Robbie E is also on here, and Sin Cara. I hate
Sin Cara.
fucking Sin Cara. The
doesn't even
blue
have a
lighting,
gimmick.
whenever he enters the arena and has to go to that blue lighting, and the match has to be
That's not a gimmick.
That
headache.
isn't a
Fucking,
gimmick, though.
that is a gimmick.
That's not a gimmick.
When the entire arena goes blue because he can only wrestle when he has that blue lighting on, because that gives him his power, that's a fucking gimmick.
What are you talking about?
Who said the lights gave him power?
The freaking Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler.
Michael
Dude,
Cole's
Mike.
drunk.
The entire reason of that blue lighting is because it gives him power to wrestle. That's
Wait.
the reason. You can even look it up. That's the
You act-
reason why he has blue lighting, because it gives him power.
You actually believe what Michael Cole says?
Fuck it. That's the only thing I heard, the reason why they have that blue lighting, and that's why I'm sticking to it. That's why I hate Sin Cara. Alright, we have Best Babyface. Strike, you go.
We're doing this one this soon?
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to
We're not
go a
gonna do
little... Okay, okay, fine. Most charismatic.
Most charismatic. Okay, let me find that. That would be... I have Zack Ryder down.
Oh my god.
Because
Strike, why does your list suck so bad?
He can get an entire stadium to just chant his name. I mean, at Survivor Series, he got, like, what was it? The third biggest pop of the night.
And he sold the most T-shirts in like record on New York.
Actually, I would argue that he rivaled CM Punk's pop.
No, he did, because he was chanted in other matches too.
Exactly. I mean,
It was okay. Imagine if Survivor Series was in Chicago. That was pretty much in his hometown.
actually, Chicago's got a pretty smart crowd, don't they? They would have cheered for him anyway, just not as much as Punk.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's his hometown where Survivor Series was.
Exactly, but still,
Just imagine if that was.
it's not even at New York. It's just anywhere he can get big pops.
No, yeah, he can get big pops anywhere. I mean, it's just...
Unless the crowd's like dead in like San Monaco or some place.
Or
San
like in...
Monaco.
Or Anaheim.
Yeah, places with awful crowds. But then again, they don't cheer anybody, so...
hey, fuck you. Okay, Mike, you go. Most charismatic.
My most charismatic is Dolph Ziggler.
That's a good one.
That's good.
His promo skills have been improving over the past year, and well, he's a show-off and very good at what he does. He no longer needs Vicky Guerrero to get over.
Yeah, they need to break him off from Vicky. She's dragging him down.
He needs to be in the main event
Excuse me.
soon.
Yeah, that's what I
He's-
agree with. I think Vicky is really holding him back now. That he needs to let go, and I think Vicky should focus more on Jack Swagger now. Give
No,
him
she
that
should-
push that he's been needing.
She shouldn't focus on anybody. She sucks.
All right, Jonesy.
Swimsuit.
Oh my God, Jonesy. All right, Hunter.
Jonesy died. Sorry about that. So I have a three-way tie for most charismatic: CM Punk, Christian, and Dolph Ziggler. Christian had a really good year this year, I think, and CM Punk's always good on the mic, and like Mike said, Dolph Ziggler's been improving the whole year.
All right. And since Jonesy is still disappeared, for my most charismatic, I have a lot on my list because it was hard because some people put on some great promos. On my top of the
Oh,
list
and
is,
R-Truth. And R-Truth.
but yeah, on my top of my list is CM Punk.
Of course.
Of course, in honorable mentions, I have R-Truth, I have Sting, I have Christian, I have Austin Aries, Dolph Ziggler, and I also have Bully Ray.
Bully Ray, really?
He did have a pretty good year for
He had a
promos.
damn good year.
I
You
still,
go look, if you don't believe me, go look back at some of his promos. Go on YouTube, type in Bully Ray promos, and you can just... He did some damn good mic work this year.
I still don't understand why they split those two up. I don't.
Is Jonesy back yet?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, what's your
Alright.
most charismatic, Jonesy?
Ryder.
Okay.
Ryder? Alright.
Yeah.
And because we do our opposite again, we have least charismatic. I want to go first for this one because I recently watched NXT and this guy put on a promo and it has to be the worst promo I've ever heard in my life. Definitely one of the worst speakers I've ever heard because he couldn't speak correctly. He kept on messing up. He kept
You
on
like Hotwood?
It was Titus O'Neil.
Oh, Titus is alright.
Oh
He's
my God, no. Titus was terrible on the mic.
That's because he's a Wookiee.
He's a football player. I realized he had no indie background. So this is probably brand new to him.
And you're gonna berate him for that?
Yes, because he is part of the WWE. And also, some of my honorable mentions are David Otunga, Jack Swagger, and Johnny Laurinaitis.
Hey, Johnny's alright. You don't mess with Johnny.
And Strike, you go.
This is least charismatic, right?
Yes.
Del Rio.
Oh my God.
Hey, when your ring announcer is more over than you are, then you've got problems. He is not charismatic at all.
Yes, he is.
No,
he
is
can be
not.
when Ricardo's, on a down low.
It don't matter. He has no reactions from the crowd. The crowd comes out. They don't care about him. If he were to beat down Ricardo, in the middle of the ring, then the crowd would be more pro Ricardo than they would be anti Del Rio. Honestly, he's not charismatic.
I hate you so much.
Hate me
Feel
more.
the hate.
Are you mad?
No.
Problem?
Hunter.
Mike?
I mean, Jonesy, you go. What's your least charismatic?
Orton. I gotta go with Orton.
Oh, come on. Orton
He's at least charismatic in the ring.
has done
They
some
they
amazing...
tried to give him a personality, but come on.
He did pretty well during his feud with Christian.
Christian brought him up, I think.
Yeah, Christian helped him a lot, and I think that's where he's learned, because he has been showing a different side in the past couple months, and I think that's all because of his feud with Christian.
I don't know.
Orton's like the only guy who can be like calm and just sort of quiet outside of the ring, but when he gets in the ring, he's all psycho. He can pull that off. He's not charismatic on the mic, but he is in the ring.
But he has been improving, that's what I have to say.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're looking at the full year, I can guess how you could say Orton, because majority of the year, Orton was shit. He was total shit.
If I was going to give an honorable mention, probably Johnny Laurinaitis.
Yeah, the
Because he's...
Johnny's gotten better the last couple weeks.
last couple weeks, yeah, but if you've been looking since July, you've been terrible.
Yeah, it's because his throat cancer's clearing up.
It's never going to clear
That's
up.
not funny. Don't laugh, guys.
Hunter, you go. Least
Cancer's
charismatic.
not cool,
I'm
dude.
surprised you guys haven't even mentioned Michael McGillicuddy. I had so much hope for him this year, but
Because he's disappeared. He was only there at the beginning of the year, and he
his
vanished.
promos, yeah, I
Skip,
know.
Skip Sheffield has been around longer than he is.
I know, it's just... I wanted him to do so good.
No, I'm with you, Hunter. I wanted him to do, like, amazing when he came. When I heard he was the son of Kurt Hennig, I'm like, yes. And when I saw that he was going to be named Michael McGillicuddy, I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, he never got a fair start, but this year he is the least charismatic for me.
Okay, do you think that they should bring back the second generation stable with like Orton and Rhodes and
I don't think they could do it like that again. They'd have to do
DiBiase,
it.
but then throw in. But you'd have
You'd have to get like Primo and a newer generation. You can't get.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the Cologne brothers with
McGillicuddy or Primo or someone like that.
Okay,
That's our host, people. Answering.
and we're back, everybody. Okay, we're just gonna start right off the bat. Okay, least charismatic, Mike, go.
Jeff Hardy. Horrible
Really?
wrestler. He's got no mic skills. He's horrible, dude.
But he's a charismatic enigma.
No, he's not. He's more charismatic when he's high.
Well, everybody is. But...
Oh, now you're talking cat. Jeez.
But yeah, that's my least charismatic. Straight garbage.
All right, Hunter, go.
I already said mine.
Jonesy.
I said Orton, didn't I?
No, that's right. Okay. Then we're done. Now we're going to go for most improved. Who improved over the year? Who'd you enjoy? Strike. Go.
Dolph Ziggler.
All right. I could. That's a very reasonable pick.
Because he went from 15-minute world title reign to legitimate upper carder. All in a year.
That's all right. Okay. Any honorable mentions?
I can't remember. This was 2 weeks ago.
I'm going to give up asking honorable mentions for you.
Okay,
Mike.
then.
Mike.
My most improved is the tie between Austin Aries and Daniel Bryan.
All right, yeah.
Because, Austin Aries is a god on the microphone.
Yeah, I put Austin Aries on mine as well.
And they're letting Daniel Bryan do what he does. So, it's about time, too. So,
Yeah.
Those two are tied for my most improved.
All right, Hunter.
I have Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler as well. Okay. Any honorable mentions for you?
Nope.
Nope. All right. And Jonesy.
Ziggler.
Ziggler, all right. For me, I pick R-Truth. He came
Pigeons.
from a
Pigeons.
he came from a jobber rapper to an amazing gimmick that got my gimmick of the year, and ultimately just like
Yeah, he
brought
became a legitimate
memorable-
heel.
Yeah. Oh, he became one of the biggest heels in the business for like a week or two. Some of my honorable mentions were Christian, Dolph Ziggler, Austin Aries, and Zack Ryder. Okay. And then for the opposite, we have least improved. Strike, go.
Least improved, Del Rio.
Oh my god.
Wait, who?
Del Rio.
Why Del Rio?
Because notice how much he's progressively gotten worse.
But he
Because-
progressively won the biggest titles that you could hold in the WWE. Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, WWE title.
He's put on good matches with
He's
Punk
put on
and
good
other
matches.
people.
No, he was better when he just started out, and and people actually cared about him.
That's what happens when you have to carry John Cena for 3 months.
That's
What
Yeah.
true.
happens when that's what happens when you have no charisma.
He
And
has a lot of
and your ring,
crazy.
and your ring announcer gets bigger pops than you do.
It's a lie, and you know it.
The truth
This is coming from
That's
a
meant to be that vested.
sets you free.
this is coming from a guy who likes David Otunga.
Yeah, he's a future world champion, man.
Oh my god.
You know it and I know.
I'm guessing. Is Greg still here?
No, he left to go pick
Oh
up the
god.
dog.
Alright, then I will. You got any honorable mentions, Strike?
Honorable mentions for least improved. No,
Yeah.
I do.
You do not?
I do not.
Alright, then I'll go.
Okay.
My least improved is Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
He was
he
already
actually-
pretty high up there.
Huh?
He
It's hard to
improved.
improve
Okay.
when you're pretty up in the top of the...
It's
Okay.
pretty hard to improve when your matches are all the same thing.
There's a reason why
No
I want to put
emotion.
Orton on there.
Okay.
Extremely boring. It's CM Punk had to carry him in their 2-month feud.
Okay, look. There's a reason why I want to put Orton on that list. Because mid-year, he had a great feud with Christian.
Yeah, Christian
Did some
carried him.
amazing
Feud.
matches. It didn't, I could say the Over the Limit match with Christian pay-per-view. That one was damn good.
Because
And then
Christian
he
carried
improved
him.
near the end. No,
Or
it's
is
a
it because
50-50
Orton
where
has
he didn't
actually
improve.
gotten better in the ring?
Yeah, and he's
No.
gotten better in the ring. I
No.
want to put Orton on that list, but I could probably see where if you looked at his beginning of the year, I could see how you could put him on the list. But he's
I
actually
can't remember the
improved.
beginning of the year.
Oh, I was killing myself at the beginning of the year. I was thinking of what happened.
I bet you were. You're
What
waiting for
happened?
AJ.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, Hunter, go.
You make the rain
Least
pour.
improved,
No,
Yes.
wait. Least improved.
Tyler Rex. I thought he was going to be...
No,
He
yeah.
has all the physical tools.
He
He just looks like a monster heel. He could be so good, but
he hasn't been on TV in a year.
still.
Who?
Tyler
Good
Rex.
Hey, but
He
who
has-
knows?
He has a look that... His look is so good.
No, I agree. He
He's got a
has.
unique look.
He's one of those unique people that have the look. Like, some of those people with that unique look are like CM Punk. Dolph Ziggler has that unique look. Ezekiel Jackson has that unique look.
Ezekiel Jackson looks like Ahmed Johnson.
We are the nation of domination.
Thank you for that.
There's those people who
You're
have
welcome.
that unique look, and I think we haven't given Tyler Rex a good push to know if he was a good wrestler or not.
They gave him that push at the very beginning, but
I don't even remember that push. Like I remember vaguely, like he was in a match, and then that's as much as I got.
he squashed Caval for a spot in the Survivor Series team.
Yeah,
And
but
he used like an inverted Death Valley driver or something.
Yeah, he has a sweet finisher.
Yeah.
Okay, Jonesy.
Let's see. Least improved?
Yeah.
Cena. For
I
obvious
wouldn't
reasons.
argue.
Okay, look, I was actually going to say Cena, but then I was thinking that he can't do anything else for where he is right now. He's at the top of the game. There's really no more. There's not.
When you
anywhere
admit that
else. He
you're
couldn't
never
go
going to
higher.
improve or change, you basically have earned the spot for life.
He did have one of the matches of the year, though,
Yeah,
with CM Punk.
and he's also on the top of the game. Like he can't improve anywhere better. If he
I
did,
would
then he would be
actually
God.
argue that since The Rock got in the whole picture, that Cena's actually been allowed to show more character that isn't, I love the WWE. You know, he's actually been human,
Yeah.
I guess. So,
Yeah, but
He's
still, he
actually-
still gets my award.
All
For
right.
least improved.
My least improved goes to Jack Swagger.
it's swaggy time.
Swagger hasn't done shit, and he is the
Swaggy
former
time is
world
over.
champion. A former world heavyweight champion for 3 months.
Do you actually remember that reign, though?
Yes, I actually do. He had a match with
If nobody
Big-
remembers the reign, did it really happen?
That's Creative's fault, though.
So some of my honorable mentions are Santino Marella, Mason Ryan, and David Otunga.
That bow tie, though.
Okay, we're going to most overrated, and I'm gonna go through my list first because I just have to say them. My most overrated is John Cena, and my honorable mentions are The Big Show and Sin Cara.
What?
What?
Are you on crack?
That-
The Big Show.
The Big Show.
How's the Big Show overrated?
No matter how recently he's been trying to be, they're trying to push that big, like, monster gimmick and having him as the babyface. The Big Show was so boring, and they're trying to push him to be this big, champion, and they were going to give him a good run to have his last big run in the company, and then they took it away, and he was being pushed so hard, and then he pretty much gets buried by Daniel Bryan. I can't get behind Big Show. He's boring as hell.
I find it hard to be buried when you're not even conscious.
Anyway,
Yeah,
that's my
Big Show
list.
ain't
Strike go.
Oh, y'all are gonna love this one. My most overrated would be CM Punk.
Get out.
That's fair.
Get out.
Leave.
Get out.
Don't not come back.
That's fair, though. People make him out to be, like, the best wrestler ever.
Exactly.
He is
And
one of the best wrestlers.
He did not care.
Ever.
He did not carry Orton as much as you say he did, Mike.
He
did
did
not
carry
carry
Orton.
Cena as much as everybody else says. He is not carrying people as much as people say that he is. He is not this messiah to the WWE. He's just this new top guy. And, I mean, WWE is even making him out to be a Superman with the TLC match.
Oh
Hello,
my God.
No, okay, look, Strike. Anybody could unscrew that turnbuckle. If they did what Cena did and broke the handcuff off of the turnbuckle, then that's Superman. CM Punk did what anybody could do. He just turned the turnbuckle and they broke off. Anybody, even
You see,
could do
nobody
that.
else has done that. As far as I can,
There's only been 2 situations, him and Cena. If there was more, anybody can do that.
yeah, but
There's
see,
not a lot of times
I don't-
where a handcuff comes involved into a match and they handcuff him to a ring. There's not that
JBL
many
handcuffed
times.
Randy Orton before, and Orton didn't do that.
Yeah, but see, that's not my problem. CM Punk can get himself free from handcuffs. I don't care. The problem is that he gets sent through a table and then recovers like 30 seconds afterwards. He gets handcuffed to the thing. He unscrews the ring.
How
And
many times
he
have
still-
people done that,
He
though?
still manages to win. I'm scared that they are going to push him to be the next John Cena, and then I don't want that to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. You know why? Because unlike John Cena, CM Punk actually has a brain and is willing to let the WWE do that, give him a heel turn. Allow him to do something different with their characters. John Cena is in a position where he doesn't want to do a heel turn because he has so many Make-A-Wish promotions and he's helping the kids, but all it's about is the money. Punk doesn't give a shit about the money. As long as he can buy his comic books every week, he is fine. That's why I love CM Punk. He's about putting on a show, not doing it for the money.
Greg, you know why I'm smiling right now? Because you are overrating CM Punk.
I'm not overrating.
And that is my entire point. He is the most overrated person on this entire roster.
Says the guy who says Randy Orton is improving. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Orton is improving.
Okay.
Whatever.
You might
So,
want to
yeah.
pass some of that. You might want to pass some of that stuff over here because that must be some good stuff you're smoking.
Okay,
Most
we gotta
overrated
move.
CM Punk. This person.
We gotta move on. Mike, what's your most overrated?
Strike's gonna hate me, but it's John Cena. He hasn't carried a match since like 2006. Horrible, horrible, horrible wrestler. And
He
yeah,
actually can wrestle, so.
no, he cannot.
Yes, he can. His
No,
match,
he
his
No, he
match
cannot.
with Punk was
SummerSlam.
amazing.
No, it's because CM Punk carried him. Let's be honest.
Mike, you want to watch the Velocity match between him and Bryan Danielson?
Velocity?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Velocity?
remember that match. I actually watched
Back in
that match.
2003, when they were
Velo-
arguably at equal skill.
Velocity? Dude,
Yeah,
8 years ago. You're gonna bring up something that happened 8 years ago.
because
I
Daniel
remember
Bryan
that.
was in that match. They both started at roughly the same time.
Should I bring up a match where Shawn Michaels carried John Cena at WrestleMania 23? Remember that one?
That match wasn't so good. What about the Iron Man match?
Oh, the one where Orton carried him?
No, I'm talking about the one between him and Shawn Michaels, the hour-long match on Raw.
Oh, the one where Shawn Michaels carried him?
Mike, why are you so anti-Cena?
Because Cena sucks. When he starts to learn how to wrestle, I will like Cena.
Except he actually knows how to wrestle.
I'm sure he does.
He does not.
He also knows how to be a piece of trash. That's the point.
So, Greg, you're saying that he had no contribution to the Money in the Bank match, right?
No, Cena had a lot of contributions in the Money in the Bank.
No,
match.
I'm asking Mike.
Oh.
My name's not Greg, by the way.
I said Mike.
No, you said
You said-
you said Greg.
You say Greg.
Oh, well, whatever. Mike.
We need to move on.
Oh, now you're just insulting him.
We need to move on. Hunter, what's your most overrated?
Strike, you're gonna hate this, but most overrated is Mark Henry this year. He is terrible in ring.
Oh my god.
He's one of the worst in ring I've ever seen in my life.
For a big guy, he's
Like.
okay.
No,
He's okay
yes.
for his size.
False.
And Jonesy.
Mine is John Cena, for obvious reasons.
Alright, okay. Now we're gonna go for the most underrated. Strike, you go first.
My most underrated is Mark Henry.
Oh,
You're doing that out of spite now.
No, I actually paused because I was like, well, Hunter already said this is just to spite me. I don't know if I should say it or not.
I fucking...
But if you give...
You know
if you,
it's true. He can't wrestle.
Oh,
if
it's
you
true.
give Mark Henry the right stuff to work with, he can be solid. Yet people
Solid
say
is
he
main
stinks.
event level.
Solid's a guy who's
Yep.
400 pounds.
Solid is solid, though.
Solid is mid card.
If you can make the other person look good while not being talent enhancement or a jobber, then yeah, you're doing your job well. All right, that's all there is to it. So yeah,
Alright, Mike, most underrated.
Amazing Red.
I can see that, okay.
he's still wrestling.
Who?
He's wrestling in the Indies. Amazing Red.
Oh.
When did he get released from TNA?
Like last year.
I don't know.
But yeah, I watched some of his indie work from like other companies, and it's top notch.
Is he still wearing those half pants?
Yes, he is.
Why?
Why don't you call him up and ask him?
Give me his phone number then. I'll ask him why he wears the weird half pants.
It's a shame.
Mike, I
that
didn't know you have Amazing Red's phone number.
It's a shame that TNA never really gave him a shot. Instead, he had to lose to Robbie E. or whoever it was that beat him. But, yeah. All right, I'm done.
Okay, Hunter, most underrated.
Tyson Kidd.
Okay. And he had a match with Seth Rollins, and I heard it was really freaking good.
Yeah.
But the entire audience didn't really fucking care. So.
I thought it was Mason Ryan versus Seth Rollins.
No.
Yeah, it was Tyson Kidd.
Oh. thought it was-
Jonesy, most underrated.
Ziggler.
Ziggler?
Yeah.
What?
I don't really
Wait,
see
what?
that.
Underrated
I don't
Ziggler.
know.
I can see how he's underrated because everybody remembers him for being a cheerleader.
Nikki,
I don't know.
For being Nikki from
I don't even remember him being
Spirit
Nikki.
Squad.
Everybody
Yeah.
remembers him from being the Spirit Squad.
You know how I remember that he was from Spirit Squad? Because you guys told me. I didn't know anyone. The only person I remember from the Spirit Squad was Kenny. Because he was like the leader and he got the push. Everybody got like released except him. And he got a push as a single wrestler and then he failed and then he like dropped.
Kenny
I thought-
Dykstra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were the same person.
No,
No.
different people.
No. Hey then.
No.
Kenny was actually pretty decent, actually. But
Yeah,
they
that
didn't
no
push him
look.
hard.
Ziggler.
Yeah, he didn't do much.
Which one was Ziggler?
Nick.
Nikki.
Well, I mean,
He even referenced he was a cheerleader on Raw one night, so...
Yeah, okay. And my most underrated is Drew McIntyre.
Oh, the guy who's never on TV?
With honorable mentions from Wade Barrett and Justin Gabriel.
Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett.
He's getting a
Barrett.
big push right now.
Wade Barrett.
He's
Yeah.
getting a push, but he's not getting there though.
Yeah, he also pushed Randy Orton down a flight of steps.
And now
Yeah.
he's gonna be facing Sheamus because Orton's injured.
Alright, what's next?
Best comeback of the year. This is someone who's, was out for, we're going to give a period of over 8 months. No, a period of 6 months and he came back.
Now, let's go from January till now.
Okay.
wait, that's what best comeback means?
Best comeback
That's
is
not
someone
what I
who's been
thought that was like.
someone who's been absent for 6 months and above. And they
6
came back.
years?
Shut up. Go. Strike. Best comeback.
Well, I didn't know that's what it meant. I had best comeback as Zack Ryder.
What?
Because
Does no one comeback means when someone comes back to the business after an injury or
I
something.
figured since he was probably on his way to getting fired in January to being one of the most over people in the entire company by the end of the year.
He was never on top in the first place.
Alright, just let him go with his pick.
Can you think of something new?
You didn't specify this category beforehand.
I didn't think
Go.
of that.
Yeah, you didn't. And that's what's
I
going to
thought
make
it
mine
was
seem
like
weird.
common sense of what it meant.
Mine's gonna look
Mine's going
weird,
to sound weird. No.
too. Speaking, okay, well, say it, Jonesy.
Yeah, go Jonesy, because I'm interested
I-
now.
I went with Kane's mask.
Okay, no.
Why can't he do that? That's
Kane
fine.
I
return-
can
yeah.
do that.
Kane
It's a
returning
comeback.
with the
It's-
mask. It's
mask came
fine. Kane came back after an injury. That's totally good.
But it's his mask.
You can say mask Kane.
Yeah, you say mask.
Fine, masked Kane. Jesus. I thought his mask would work, but I guess not.
Okay, Mike, go.
Kevin Nash.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right.
What?
Wait,
He
he had a
got
good match with Triple H. Give him a
Good.
break.
He had the biggest pop ever at the Royal Rumble. People knew who he was instantly after being gone from the WWE for 8 years.
I'll give him that, yeah.
Hunter.
Why?
For mine, I had comeback as like they were crappy, and then like
Oh my.
they
Yeah, that's
finally
what I
did
thought it
good.
meant.
So
Just mention it.
I did Christian because
Well, no.
came in.
Okay,
he came
well.
in as
Well, Christian did
like
come
no
back.
one. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like
He
no
came
one
back.
really.
Wasn't he injured when Ed was about to retire?
No,
No.
I don't think so. He won the world heavyweight title then, but
No,
I
but
had it, like,
beforehand.
because he
though.
was like mid card when he was there, and then he
it can be considered. It can be considered a career comeback.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was like.
Yeah.
So that's how I did that.
Okay, well, for me, my best comeback of the year was Booker T.
Oh my goodness.
We wouldn't have those freaking moments like Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. And
My boy D-Bry.
my boy D-Bry's in my PS5. Honorable mentions
Back with 11 people.
Honorable mentions were Kevin Nash, Triple H, and The Rock.
Ding.
And we're gonna go now to babyface, best babyface.
I thought we
Alright.
did that.
No, we haven't.
No.
Drake, you go first.
Since this was one of the ones you added shortly before the show, I was having to think about it really hard. And I couldn't think of anybody that I felt wasn't overshadowing the rest of the list. So I just had to put Sheamus. Because he's pretty over as a face, right?
Yeah, no, I mean he's one of the top. He's one of the head guys at the Be a Star promotions, and he's the one going
Be a
around
Star.
doing most of the interviews and all that for Be a Star. He's like
Right.
he's to Be a Star to what John Cena is to Make the Wish.
I want to make the wish.
Make the wish or
Make
make
a wish, whatever. Fuck it.
I want to make the wish.
They're both stupid anyways.
What, the organization?
No, the how much
How
WWE
dare
is
you.
backing them up.
Alright.
Okay, Mike.
Best face is CM Punk.
He's tweener.
No, he's a face. He's
face right now.
He's a face. A tweener is somebody who,
Shows heel
Bal-
and face tendencies.
Yeah.
Punk
and
before he went full on
And
face.
CM Punk was a tweener for like a little
He was a
bit.
tweener, but then he just
But
became a
he's a
face.
straight babyface now.
he was a tweener with the feud with Triple H,
Yeah.
even though he was getting cheered. But yeah, CM Punk is my best face. Honorable mentions are Sheamus and The Undertaker.
Alright. And Hunter.
I have Sheamus, and then my honorable mention is Triple H.
Okay.
And Vince McMahon, because everyone was sad when he left.
That was sad. When they announced that Vince was leaving, even though I knew that he was still going to be in power for another year, I was sad that we were probably not going to see him again on TV.
And then we did.
And then we did. Okay, Jonesy, go.
I'm going with Punk on mine for mine.
Ding!
Punk,
I don't think I have any honorable mentions though.
yeah. For me, mine's Punk with some honorable mentions from Zack Ryder, Sting, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton.
Where's AJ Lee?
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
God.
put AJ Lee on there.
You would.
I would put her on most of these.
Because you're a
Otherwise you're
pedophile.
not.
I'm surprised you haven't said most improved was AJ.
Well, she hasn't been most improved. She hasn't done anything. That's the problem. She gets squashed
Exactly.
She got squashed by Natalia and Beth.
She gets
for,
bent into a pretzel by Natalia.
Hey, that's sick.
That's the only thing I remember about her.
Oh,
That she got
that,
bent in the
the bend. Oh, okay, whatever.
Extended sharpshooter.
Now for best heel. Who do you guys think was the best heel of the year?
I said Dolph Ziggler because he really has improved.
So did I.
Yeah. I would say Del Rio, but he has no charisma.
Okay. Mike. Best
Vicky
heel.
Guerrero.
Vicky.
You piece of shit.
What?
Vicky Guerrero.
No, I would.
He wants to look at the pictures.
Screw it.
No, then
Mike, I'm with you. I'm putting Vicky on my list as well. Thank you.
Oh God.
To the point that she's amazing as a heel. She gets booed. She gets
She's
booed
just
for a
annoying.
reason.
Because
She
she's
is-
annoying.
She's annoying as Cole is.
No, Cole is bad because
She's more
he is
annoying than
terrible.
Cole.
He's a terrible, terrible
I can tolerate
announcer.
Vicky more than I can tolerate Cole.
all Vicky Guerrero's gonna do is come out and say "excuse me," and she gets booed out of the building.
Michael Cole doesn't shut the fuck up. At least Vicky, we have a period where we can enjoy what Ricky's not on camera.
Vicky is a good manager.
She's
I will
an
give her that.
excellent manager. I think without Vicky, Dolph would never have his push. Vicky gave Dolph that push, so now Dolph is going to be in the main. He is the main event for next week.
He is?
Yeah, isn't because he won.
Yeah, he gets the title shot next week.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Wait a minute. Why would they stick a Punk segment in as the main event?
What?
Especially since Jericho's coming back next week.
It's not Jericho. It's not Jericho. And I'm gonna be and Strike. I'm gonna be talking to you, and when it's not Jericho, I'm just gonna beat the living shit out of you. I'm gonna find where you are, and I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you.
Greg, I'd like you to formally call me Host Hunter when this happens. I'm letting it be known on this.
If no one knows, if Jericho's announced,
And if.
look, let me explain. If Jericho's announced as the guy behind the cryptic promos that I've been playing on Raw for the past couple weeks, and if it is Jericho, Hunter will be hosting the call.
Yeah, baby.
And I will be absent for that week.
So you know not to watch that week.
Yeah, so make sure when you see the title Hunter is the host, please don't watch. You'll know not to
Greg
watch.
is the host.
Who's recording this show?
Oh, you're gonna have to find out. Because I'm not gonna be on it.
Greg, you're going to be there.
It's gonna be Hunter's gonna be like, so Greg, what do I do next?
I guess I'll record that episode.
Okay, wait. Okay, so Jonesy, best heel.
I had to go Cody Rhodes. That's mine. Honorable mention. What?
Cody Rhodes was
Honorable mention
damn nice
Ziggler.
heel. What?
Honorable mention Ziggler.
Ziggler, okay.
Yeah.
Hunter.
I already said Dolph.
Oh, yeah, okay. And my best heel, it's a hard one. I actually had a serious tie for first place with
Oh wait, can I say mine again?
okay.
It's a tie between Dolph and Bubba Ray.
No, okay,
Bully Ray.
Mine was a tie between all
AJ.
Mine was tied between all 6 of these guys. Mark Henry, Christian, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, Bully Ray,
Oh god, I forgot about R-Truth.
and Austin Aries. I couldn't pick between any of them because all of them just had an excellent year as a big heel. It was hard.
Not really, because Christian was sort of a whiny heel.
Nah, but people still
hate
booed him.
him,
People hated him.
No, he had to do a lot to get them to start booing him.
Ting.
This is gonna be the random ding show, and whenever I'm bored, I'm just gonna ding my glass.
What's next?
Next we are gonna have the holy shit moment of the year.
Ding!
Ting.
This is the moment where we're like, oh, what the fuck just happened? Or we just call it the what the fuck just happened moment of the year, whatever. I'll
go first.
Okay, Hunter, you go first.
I had Sheamus slamming Sin Cara through the ladder.
That was
bent.
sick.
That was so...
That was
Yeah, that sawdust.
like, oh my
Sure
God.
They've
showed
done that
didn't it?
before. They've sent someone through from a ladder before, but I think with Sakara, he made it look...
It bent so bad.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
didn't
look at all
wanna-
that sawdust.
And I didn't want to be the, 5 people that said Big Show and Mark Henry, so...
Oh, that's not even on this list.
And then 2 weeks later, Sheamus was getting cheered.
Ding! Oh my god.
Okay, Strike, you go.
Mine isn't a particular moment, but it's instead an entire event. My moment of the year was Money in the Bank
All right.
in general.
That was a damn good pay-per-view.
That was a more enjoyable pay-per-view than WrestleMania.
Oh, of course.
That was a more enjoyable pay-per-view than anything we've seen all year.
No matter how much I like seeing Miz win, the way he won at WrestleMania was terrible.
2-minute match? Are you kidding?
Anyways, Mike, go.
Alright, this is now turned into a tie. Hogan turning on Immortal at Bound for Glory.
Yes!
Really?
Sucker.
That's on my list as well.
Really?
And the other part is just TNA in general, because every week when I do watch it, I ask myself, what did I just see?
Holy shit, why am I watching this?
Yeah, exactly. Every time I watch a pay-per-view, I go, why did I waste 3 hours of my time watching Impact on pay-per-view?
Good point.
Wait,
Good point.
why did Hogan turn anyway?
Because he sucks.
And that Mortal Stable's getting stale.
And Hogan hasn't been on TV since that turn, by the way.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I know, it is. I like it.
Okay, did we get through everybody?
No.
No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Jonesy.
Jonesy.
Forgot about me.
You guys might not like me for this, but I had to go with when The Rock returned on Valentine's Day.
It's fine. Oh my, when I saw The Rock go through that curtain and reveal that he was gonna be the host, I thought I marked out because
Yeah, I marked
Mark,
too,
you know,
yeah.
The Rock isn't one of the best, but he is one of the greatest performers, not like wrestlers. Wrestler, he's general, but as a performer, as his promos go and all the over-the-top moves and everything, he's great.
I want to see an overselling match between The Rock and HBK during SummerSlam.
That'd be...
If I deal with an honorable mention, I'd go with Ricardo Rodriguez going to the tables at, what was it, TLC?
No, okay.
Because that was a pretty big bump.
For a second, you thought he actually missed the table.
Yeah.
I think didn't he miss one of the tables, or?
He missed one of them, but went through the other.
Yeah.
All right. My winner is my second favorite wrestler of all time,
Brodus Clay?
Edge's retirement.
Oh.
When Edge announced that he was going to be retiring, I actually had a tear go down my eye because I absolutely love Edge. I loved every moment that
Did you
he
really
was...
just say that? This is wrestling. And you
Yes.
cried over someone retiring.
Yes.
This is the host of our show, folks.
like I cried when they announced Macho Man Randy Savage, my favorite wrestler of all time's death.
Greg, you know Edge is going to be back in 5 years, right?
Fuck you.
How funny would that be?
I'm shitting on you. I'm fine.
I'm gonna miss Edge.
For those 5 years.
Shut up.
Some of my honorable mentions would be Daniel Bryan officially winning the World Heavyweight title.
The same way he did it before, but
Yeah.
he actually counted, even though he did the exact same thing.
I
The
still
Rock
think that's not really
returns.
a long run.
The Rock returns to the WWE, and Hogan betrays Immortal. That's mine. And let's go for. Let's go for
Let's go for
feud of the year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Feud of the year?
This is the feud that took it to the
This-
limit.
This is an easy one. Everyone should have this.
Okay, go.
Everyone should have the same one on this one.
I'll just start off. Cena versus Punk.
Oh my god. Nope. That's not what I had.
That's my feud of the year. My match of the year. Honorable mentions: Orton versus Christian and Sting versus Immortal.
Oh my god.
Sting's on that.
Why do you keep acknowledging TNA?
What was that?
Because
Mickey Mouse is Mickey Mouse is here.
okay, Strike, go. Best feud.
This is actually a tie between Punk and Cena and Orton and Christian.
Oh yeah, both of those were excellent.
Yeah, even though it's got sort of repetitive towards the end of the Orton Christian thing, all of their matches were just good.
Over the limit, dude.
Oh yeah,
Over the limit match. Brilliant.
that hardcore or that no DQ match or whatever,
Oh yeah,
where Randy Orton got him on the steel steps.
yeah.
I saw that coming from a mile away, but it was still a good way to end the match.
Okay, Mike.
I have a tie. It's Randy Orton versus Christian, and I was gonna say Jeff Hardy versus Rehab.
Oh, mine's gonna be fun.
That's the best feud of the year because Jeff Hardy hated Rehab.
What about Matt Hardy versus
It
the
should be
internet?
the Hardy Boys versus Rehab.
No, Matt.
versus the internet. Matt Hardy versus Suicide.
Matt Hardy versus Ghost.
Matt Hardy and a tag team partner versus Grapes.
Matt Hardy versus Twinkie.
Matt Hardy.
We're horrible people.
Yes, we are.
Hey, I was a huge fan. I loved the Hardy Boys when they were in their prime, and now I hate them both.
Because they're in their
Hardy
crack.
versus mouthwash.
They're in their crack.
Okay,
They're in their crack.
Hunter, go.
Christian versus Randy Orton.
Yes.
Definitely had the best matches of the year.
And Jonesy, go.
I have one serious and one funny. I'm gonna go with, I guess, Cena and Punk for the year, and my other one is Randy Orton versus the Spanish announce table. It still needs to be settled.
Yeah. And now we have the worst feud of the year. I'm just gonna start mine off. Cole versus JR.
That's actually been pretty funny.
No.
No, not
No,
really.
no. It's been terrible.
JR can dance, man.
No.
He can
And
rap
he can
too.
rap too.
He could rap too.
God damn it.
Jesus fucking.
Thanks for reminding me of that.
And
It's casual,
honorable,
that's alright.
honorable mentions: Great Khali versus Jinder Mahal, and
That was a feud.
Kelly Kelly and Eve versus the Bella Twins.
That was a feud?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll be right back. Guys, continue with the worst feud.
Hey, go ahead,
You start,
Strike.
My worst feud of the year is, let me find it, Cena and Awesome Truth. This goes into the Survivor Series thing because even before John Cena announced who his partner would be, he single-handedly beat up both of them. So what credibility was there to Awesome Truth at that point, really?
Suspension of disbelief.
Yeah.
And pigeons.
Yeah.
No, the pigeons came at Survivor Series.
This is true. Any honorable mentions?
No, not really.
Alright. My worst feud's gonna be the Divas of Doom versus Kelly and Eve. Horrible.
Because it continues. It never
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah. It took like 4 months for Beth Phoenix just to win the Divas title off of Kelly. Horrible feud.
And then at the last pay-per-view, she just trounced her, just destroyed her.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead, Hunter.
What are we doing?
Worst feud of the year.
Stupid Triple H versus Kevin Nash. That was such a terrible feud.
Yeah, it was alright.
I didn't like it.
The only problem is it was just too far spaced out, really.
Yeah, they kept pushing it back and...
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead,
Yeah, but
Jonesy.
Kevin Nash did have that medical condition, so...
Yeah,
Right.
what? Quad tears?
Broken knees.
I don't know, but they said if it was back in 2000, he would have been wrestling. So.
He had broken knee syndrome.
And he's
Okay.
under a Legends contract anyway. Or what's it? Oh, worst feud? CM Punk versus Kevin Nash, because that went absolutely nowhere. They were supposed to have a match, but that went nowhere. And
Well,
it just...
because he had broken knee syndrome.
Exactly. They were, hey, we're going to have a match. Oh, wait, never mind. You're going to wrestle me. Triple H.
It's exactly how you put it. You're gonna wrestle me, Triple H.
Okay, so we're done with worst feud.
Did you do yours?
Yeah, I did mine. Mine was Cole and JR. Okay, announcer of the year. For me, it is Scott Stanford.
Oh, my
And I am not joking about it.
Superstars.
I'm not joking about it. I
No one
watched
watches Superstars.
Superstars for like at least
Ow.
a month, consistently. And I just like Scott Stanford on the mic. You know, he says some ridiculous stuff like Booker T, but he knows what he's talking about at the same time. I enjoy every time that he's talking because he makes things fun, but he does good play-by-play as well.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it, bro.
And some honorable mentions are Booker T, JR, and Matt Stryker.
Stryker got fired, didn't he?
No,
No.
he's still part.
Oh.
Okay, Strike, go.
I think I got the wrong announcers for this because mine goes to Lillian Garcia and Justin Roberts.
Oh,
I think I got the wrong announcers.
Yeah, you did.
God, Strike, you're messing up the entire freaking podcast. You know that, right?
ding, 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 ding.
I'll go next. Mine is William Regal for FCW and Taz. It's a tie between those two.
But nobody watches FCW.
That doesn't matter.
Or TNA.
That's my announcer of the year.
Ding, ding, ding.
Alright, my announcer of the year is Booker T.
Booker T.
Booker T.
You can't
Shucky
even
ducky,
understand him.
quack quack.
Half of the time you don't even know what he's saying.
It's because he's speaking in street.
Word, dog.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Ding,
Messing
ding.
with that dog over there.
What's next?
Go ahead, Greg.
I already did mine.
Oh,
I guess I'll go. I had jokingly wanted to give it to Booker T, but I think I'm actually going to give it to him now. Because I was going to give it to JR, but I don't know.
JR hasn't done enough this
Shut up,
year.
Greg.
I'm actually hitting it on accident because I'm throwing the
Bullshit,
thing.
you're hitting it on accident. You hit it as soon as I stopped talking.
What's next, Greg?
Next we have Legend of the Year. This is just someone who's been in the company for so long. You know, they're considered a Hall of Famer or a legend in the company. Someone who just knows the ropes.
Wait. Let me go last on this.
Okay. My
I'll go,
Legend
I
of the
guess.
Year has to go to Sting.
You retard.
By far, Sting did amazing this year. Honorable mentions: The Rock, Kevin Nash, and Booker T.
The Rock's not a legend.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
And Booker T's not a legend. What are you talking about?
Booker T, five-time
Five-time
WCW champion and King of the Ring and one-time World Heavyweight champion. You're not going to say that is
Yeah,
a legend?
he won a King of the Ring that is completely irrelevant.
That was the last, relevant King of the Ring.
Yep, you're done.
My Legend of the Year is The Undertaker. Just for simple reasons that
He had a
He
damn
will.
good match with Triple H.
he will always be remembered as a legend regardless if he's wrestling or not. And he's still with the company, so... My honorable mentions are Sting.
Yeah, and the legend has to be part of the company. Just to let you guys know.
My honorable mentions are Sting, Beth Phoenix,
What? No!
And the
Fuck
Brooklyn
you!
Brawler.
No. Fuck you!
Okay.
Did you say Beth Phoenix?
Yes, I did. In
You're
the
drunk.
Brooklyn... In the Brooklyn Brawler.
It has to be part of the company, and Beth Phoenix is not a legend.
Brooklyn Brawler is...
Can I
Beth
say
Phoenix is
Gilbert?
part
Is
of
he
the
part of the
company.
company?
I think he works backstage.
Beth Phoenix is part of the company.
I'm looking that up.
Okay, I guess mine is Gilbert then. No, I'm just kidding. Mine's Mick Foley. I don't even know why I picked Mick Foley, but yeah.
Alright, who hasn't gone?
Me.
I haven't.
I'll just go with Taker. I really couldn't think of anyone else.
You go with Taker. I'm going to do two of them here. I'm going to do mine, and then I'm going to do the Pro Wrestling Board of Game Facts, because y'all are going to love it. My legend is Rock, because, let's face it, he's one of the only legends around. So, it's sort of him by default, unless I want to give it to Flair or Hogan. And the Game Facts Pro Wrestling Board has this thing. Is he a legend? Where they vote on people from all over and say if they are a legend or not.
Fucking stupid list.
And their biggest landslide of people who are still alive or actually wrestling or still with the company, Jeff Hardy.
He is not a legend.
They say he is.
He's a druggie.
The Hardy Boys are legends, not Jeff Hardy.
Hardy Boys is a tag team. I wouldn't separate them because it did shit as a separate.
No. See, they said he was separate because they did not give Matt Hardy legend status, even though he was the other half.
That doesn't
No.
make any sense.
Separate, they're not legends. Together, they are. I would say that because they won countless tag team titles around the
That's not what the
States.
Pro Wrestling Board of Game Facts thinks.
They're
Nobody
stupid.
cares what Game Facts thinks.
It's a Pro Wrestling Board, of course.
I don't care. They're on crack. They smoke the same crack Jeff Hardy does.
Strike, I want you to link me that as well.
Okay.
I want to
You
take a
have
look
to have
at
it.
it.
You have to have an account to look at the actual board.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Why do you have an
Alright.
account?
I made it a long time ago.
Alright, what's next, Greg?
Okay, next is Rookie of the Year. This was hard because there wasn't a lot of people who debuted this year. And so I'll go first. Mine went to Crimson.
Because he's totally awesome, right?
At least, no, look, I look at it this way. At least Crimson didn't botch a lot. At least Crimson didn't fuck up his entire career in under 3 months. And at least he got a decent push in TNA.
No,
That's
he
my
messed
look
up-
at it. That's my look at it.
He messed up his career by being born.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And my honorable mentions were Rosita, Epico, and Hunico. I'm not going to put Sin Cara on there because he fucked up his entire beginning.
Alright, go ahead, Strike.
You're gonna love me, Greg.
I already hate you, Jonesy. So
My Rookie of the Year goes to my boy, Big Brodus Clay.
He hasn't debuted yet. He hasn't debuted. Doesn't
And-
count.
and
He's
he-
never
and
going to
he was-
debut at this rate.
And you can't pick
No,
him.
he could be the one behind the It Begins stuff.
You can't pick
Who
him.
knows?
Okay, look. First, he was already announced for next week, so that's not him. Secondly, you can't pick him because he was with Del Rio last year.
No, he was
Yeah.
with Del Rio this year.
No, he was already with Del Rio when Del Rio got drafted to Raw.
Yeah, but he was involved in the WrestleMania.
Yeah, so Brodus Clay doesn't count because
Shut
was
up, he
already-
does. I want to see him debut. He's my Rookie of the Year.
He's debuting next week with the unexpected person.
I bet he doesn't.
He's not behind the promos because Laurinaitis already announced that he was going to be debuting next week.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they're doing it.
How do we know
Alright.
he's debuting? He's been saying that for what?
Because
A
to
month
kick
or
off
two?
the new year, he has to debut.
I would doubt that.
I'll cry if he isn't.
it's not going to be him.
Okay, Mike, go.
Alright, you guys are going to hate me for it, but it's Sin Cara.
Fuck you.
And here's why. He is a rookie. He is a rookie to the American audience. And before you say he botches everything, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's because he does not know how to work the American style, and nobody can work with him.
And
It's
then
not-
he
it's not-
failed.
It's not entirely his fault. You have to have somebody to work with, and you don't have anybody to work with.
And then when he jumps out of the ring, he injures himself, and then he fails the drug test. He's like Jeff Hardy.
When did he fail a drug
He
test?
failed the drug test. That's why he's suspended.
That was earlier.
That was earlier in the year.
And that's
But
because
still,
he
he fucking failed the drug test.
that's because he was taking medication that wasn't cleared. It's basically a misunderstanding more than anything.
He took a painkiller and he wasn't told it was on their list. So what? It was a miscommunication. It's not like Go ahead.
And he didn't injure himself whenever he landed. He injured himself before he even jumped. Like something tore as he was running.
That was a freak accident. You can't
Yeah.
really call that a botch. Freak accidents happen all the time.
Okay, Honor, go.
What is this one again?
Rookie.
Oh yeah, Austin Aries. Even though
He's
he's
not a-
not really, he's
He
to the
debuted
TV
last year.
audience.
He's been in TNA before.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
He's been in
That's
TNA.
bullshit.
Yeah, he's been in TNA before.
Just because you finally discovered him this year doesn't mean he's a Russian.
Shut the fuck up, you mark. I knew about him. Watch
Yeah,
Ow.
he's been in TNA before, so he doesn't really count.
There's no one debuted that. I don't have any Rookie of the Years. No one impressed me that much.
Okay.
Alright, then...
Jonesy, go.
Mike, I'm with you. It's Sin Cara.
Fuck you.
One with Sin Cara.
Okay, so should
I like Sin Cara. He botches. It's not his
the
fault.
stupid blue lighting and how it gives him power.
I'll admit the blue lighting is kind of stupid, but still.
Disregard the blue lighting.
No, well then allow him to
Sally
wrestle.
never really ever seen this.
Then
thing.
allow him to wrestle in regular lighting.
He does sometimes, occasionally.
When?
But here's the thing: the lighting doesn't affect the other wrestler's ability to wrestle. You see what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter. The fact
It
that
does-
he has a gimmick that gives him power just because of the blue lighting, it makes no sense.
How many people know that? No one knows
Michael
that.
Cole was told to say that.
Michael Cole's a crackhead. Alright?
Anyways, okay, so should we do Diva Knockout of the Year or should we do Match of the Year?
Do match of the year, we'll do all the wrestler ones last.
Okay, Match of the Year. I'll go first. My Match of the Year is Cena versus Punk. Honorable mentions were Triple H and Undertaker, the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match, and Orton Christian at Over the Limit pay-per-view.
Go ahead, Strike.
Daniel Bryan versus Tyson Kidd.
Oh my god.
I kid though. It's Punk and Cena. Like there was ever any doubt.
Wait, what was that match that they said, the list that WWE.com posted? It was
It
like...
was the Undertaker match.
No, it was like Tyson... It was, fuck, who was it?
It was,
Kid and Kofi?
Kidding, was it?
It was an NXT.
Something in Kofi.
It was Tyson Ken and Yoshitatsu.
That's
Yeah.
it. I want to see that match again. Because I can't
All
remember it. Okay, Mike, go.
My match of the year is CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler. Not only was it a good match, I wrote that.
Because there was totally something on the line then, right?
35 minutes of epic. I wrote that. Remember
Right.
that.
That was a good Raw, too. I remember that Raw. That was a good one.
Didn't you give it like an 8.73 out of 10?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Which are off-the-wall ratings.
No, Strike the one with the weird ratings.
No, it's great. I give it a 9.23.5 out of 11.
To the second power.
9.23 and a half.
Yes.
And carry the
Decimal
two.
points and
Yeah,
fraction.
and carry the 2.
You can't carry the 2 after you do 2 the second power. That's not how math works.
Okay, Hunter, go.
You break
Match
things.
of the year. I guess CM Punk, Cena.
Alright. Any honorable mentions?
Yeah. Christian and Orton Over the Limit was sick.
Hey, Mike.
What's up?
You can't have a match of the year with one person.
What?
You can't have a match of the year with one person. So
Why can't you?
CM Punk carried that match, right?
Oh. No, CM Punk versus Ziggler was a great match.
I'm talking about
Zig-
Money in the Bank.
Oh.
They carried each other. They were floating in the air while they were carrying each other.
Yes.
What?
Okay then.
That was gay, but I agree with what Greg said.
Okay, Jonesy, match of the year. Go.
Punk Cena. Gotta go with that one. Most
Anything,
memorable.
anything honorable mentions?
Not that I can think of.
I'm just surprised you guys haven't said the SmackDown Elimination Chamber.
That one sucked.
I don't even think I watched.
I don't even think I watched it.
You guys have to
to-
go
to-
back then. That was a great Elimination Chamber.
To be fair, that whole pay-per-view was pretty good.
Yeah, that entire pay-per-view was good. The Raw one was pretty good as well, but I think SmackDown beat it.
Who all was in the SmackDown Elimination
SmackDown
Chamber?
was Drew McIntyre,
that's
Edge, Rey
That's why
Mysterio,
you like it.
Kane. Oh yeah, because Drew McIntyre did super fucking amazing in that match. That's why everybody liked it.
No, that's why you liked it.
And then Edge did awesome in that match as well. Okay.
Don't
Diva Knockout of the Year. I'm gonna start.
You can't say it. You don't get to say her.
He's gonna say it.
For the
He's
longest,
gonna say it.
For the longest
You don't
time,
get to.
For the
I'll kick
longest,
you.
for the longest time, I had her on
Kick
my
you.
list.
I'll kick you.
Strike, shut up.
I'll kick you.
The longest,
I'll kick you. You don't get to say her name. I'll
the
kick
longest time I
Somebody
had
will
her.
get their ass kicked.
The longest time
Don't-
I had her on, but I switched her.
Don't
I
make me kick you.
switched her with someone else.
Don't make me kick you. I will
Diva
kick you.
Knockout of the Year is Beth Phoenix.
Okay then.
Thank God.
I was about ready to kick you.
Honorable mentions:
Nope.
Natalia.
You don't get to say it.
If you say even mention her name,
Honorable mentions: Natalia, Velvet Sky, Sarita, Mickey James, and
Sarita's
AJ
the one with
Lee.
the paralyzed face, right?
Yes,
Okay then. That's right.
and AJ Lee's last.
No.
God damn it. God damn it.
At least she was last, guys.
She didn't even get on air once.
Yes, he did.
She's Daniel Bryan's slut. How do you feel about that?
Oh, good. 'Cause I like them as a couple.
You'd
A
rather have
13-year-old
Daniel
can't put
Bryan.
slut on her.
Okay, Strike go. Diva Knockout of the Year.
I almost don't want to say, because I feel I'm sort of ashamed for saying this.
It's Ixana, isn't it? You
No,
sick
Ixana.
bastard.
no,
It's either Oksana or Maurice.
no.
It better not be Maurice.
No, she's special in my heart.
And your pants.
No, but Diva of the Year. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Kelly.
You retard.
That's it. I'm kicking you from the call.
But she had like a 6-month title reign. She's been on Max.
I don't care. I don't care if she's a patron saint.
She's
I don't care if she's Mother Teresa. I don't care if she's the Pope. I fucking hate her.
she has had the best year out of anybody, out of any of the divas, and that is a sad,
It's true.
sad
She took,
truth.
she took over the Divas division for literally about 6 months. She was on top. And
You sucked her
then
into
we
the-
haven't seen her since. She got dominated by Beth, and then she got replaced by Eve and Alicia Fox.
But she still had the best year out of any diva,
Yeah. That's
unfortunately.
unfortunate. Any honorable mentions?
Gail Kim, since she got fired from WWE.
And she started releasing all that secret info.
Yeah,
How-
yeah,
how
and
they
then,
regulate
and then
the
she went to
matches and
TNA,
everything.
and then in like 2 weeks became both Knockouts and Knockouts Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I think she's a lot happier in TNA.
Well, of course, she actually gets used.
Yeah. The best thing about TNA, they use all their knockouts. They don't start.
Hey, Greg, you want to know the sad thing?
What?
She's a dual champion in TNA and makes less money than she did in the WWE.
I know. Well, because
That's the sad thing.
that's just. But I bet she's having fun in TNA.
She's only a dual champion in TNA because TNA is doing some major butt kissing to make her happy.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why she's got both titles.
Okay.
I bet she's gonna love it whenever she has to work at a sunglasses booth.
Alright.
OBD used to work in Minnesota. She used to be a bartender.
Yeah, but she's fat and ugly.
I'm just saying.
Anyway,
Mike,
my
go.
diva, my knockout of the year is the queen, the goddess,
Madison Rain.
Madison Rain.
God damn.
I like her
She's a
too.
whore.
She
She
is.
has some excellent indie work. I had to go back because I heard from someone that she did some great indie work, and I went back and she actually done some great matches in the past.
I still say
Watches women
I
wrestle.
still say Velvet Sky is better than her.
No, well, of course. Velvet
who's
Sky
talking better?
also did some amazing matches in the indies.
He's talking about her indie work. I was talking about what she wears to the ring.
That too. That too.
I remember I watched the pay-per-view one night and she wore like flesh-colored, some kind of flesh-colored top. I was like, is she naked?
She always wears that. Let me tell you that.
Also-
She always wears that. I'm a big fan of the knockout division. She always wears that.
Well, I'll just say I watched that knockouts match that night. And I don't watch knockout matches. Alright, go ahead.
Hunter.
I just picked Eve because I was in a rush and I didn't think things over, but
He likes
she had a
that
pretty
booty
good
popping.
year. Yeah.
He's a good wrestler. I mean, a lot of people don't think so, but, you know, with her MMA background now, and I bet you she could do a lot more. But since now we know that they're regulating matches, I bet you that she's probably one of the best on the roster.
She's pretty athletic too, so
Eve could be the next Trish Stratus, but I bet you because they're regulating it so hard, they're not going to allow her to be.
probably not.
And, Jonesy, go.
Karma.
She doesn't even wrestle.
Yeah, fuck you.
I don't care. I don't care.
Just her being pregnant got the award.
Yeah. And, for the last category, and...
Wait.
Wait,
Wait, what were you going to say,
What,
Mike?
go, Strike.
we actually have two more categories. But go ahead, straight.
Don't.
We got tag team and superstar of the year.
Tag team. Tag
We
team's
did-
not on here.
Yeah,
We don't have tag team.
The tag team division sucked this year. I don't really want to do that.
What?
I
It's
know,
like
I
that
know what yours is. Just say it.
It's the
I
Briscoes.
know.
No, it's Kings of Wrestling.
No, it's the Briscoes.
King
It's
of
Kings of
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
The King of Wrestling only were together for like 5 months, and then
That doesn't matter. They're still better than the fucking Briscoes.
No, they were together for like
now
a couple
we have
years. But...
our superstars.
Well, hold on.
Wait,
Strike was going to say something. Go
Oh,
ahead.
Strike.
I have my own
Oh
category.
yeah, I forgot. Strike, do your own one. His
I
is
have the-
his best promo, excluding the Punk promo that he put
Right.
on June 28th.
I thought it was an August promo.
No.
Oh. Yeah. But yeah, if the shoot promo was involved, then that would have been it. But otherwise, I really didn't think of doing this until after Kane returned. But his hate promo was just awesome because he delivered it so well. He basically hit so many things with it, particularly to John Cena, and that promo was so good.
Okay, am I the only one? I agree with you, Strike. That promo was excellent. But am I the only one that thinks that Kane is just better with the mask and not talking at all?
What?
Well, Kane's just good in general.
I think Kane should not... If he's going to have that run with the mask, I think they should bring back someone to be his manager. With the mask on, I don't really like him talking. I don't know why. That's just my personal pet peeve.
You mean like Paul Bearer?
Yeah.
Didn't Paul Bearer die again?
He's
No.
died like 6 times.
He disappeared last time.
Oh, so he's got 3 more lives?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Superstar of the Year, let's do it.
Oh, yes.
Mine was hard. Well, actually it was easy. My Superstar of the Year was CM Punk. Great year, even when he was the head of Nexus, and even when he was, just doing his thing. What he did in June, and from then on, he has been great. Great, great, great. He hasn't let me down once since then. Honorable mentions, Dolph Ziggler, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, John Cena, and Christian. Stripe, you go.
David Otunga.
Yay!
I'm kicking you from the call.
Okay, Stripe, what's your serious?
Come on, do I really have to say it?
Yes.
It's everyone's wrestler. We all know.
It's CM Punk.
Yeah.
You're winning.
Anything else? Any honorable mentions? You're just gonna go by CM Punk and stay quiet.
My honorable mention goes to David Otunga's bow tie.
No, Mike.
My
No,
honorable
no.
mention goes
It's
to his
coffee
coffee cup.
It's coffee cup. Yeah.
Yeah, and his coffee cup. And the Spanish announce table.
Okay,
Yay, Spanish announce table.
Mikey Otunga.
And little Jimmy.
Mikey Otunga, what's your superstar of the year?
I hate you all so much. My superstar of the year is Sheamus,
Oh, okay. Wow.
with honorable mentions from CM Punk, AJ Styles, and Robert Roode.
Okay, yeah, Robert Roode. Yeah, okay, fine. But wait, what made you pick Sheamus over CM Punk?
Sheamus hasn't really been doing anything as of
But
late.
his flawless transition from heel to face, it'd be predictable to pick CM Punk.
So you just you had to pick someone that wasn't CM Punk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, Sheamus hasn't really done much though. He's basically had no one to feud with since Christian got injured.
Well, that's why he's not going to be facing Wade Barrett.
Wait, Barrett.
Wade Barrett.
Bart.
That should be a good one.
Bart Barrage.
Yeah, I agree. Sheamus versus Barrett should be very interesting to watch. Two huge guys going at it, and one's from London, and another one's from Ireland.
Ironland.
And they actually have a real life feud, Ireland and London.
Where's Ireland?
Fuck you.
Ireland and
Is
London.
it next
Is that
to
what you just
jerky?
Hey,
Wait.
Is it next to jerky?
I say Turkey perfectly fine.
Oh, hold on a second. The city of London is feuding with Ireland?
Well, they have
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. London?
Wait.
Really?
no.
Just one city's feuding with an entire country.
I was
Which
England?
one's heel?
Greg?
Which one's face? Greg.
And Greg, I'm
England?
pretty sure Wade Barry's from Liverpool.
Okay.
I thought it was from
I'm sorry.
Manchester.
I misspoke.
Well, he's not from London.
England hates Ireland, and Ireland hates England.
Which one's face and which one's heel, Greg?
I don't know. When I was in London, I met some very interesting Irish people, and I think I like them more than the British. But that's just my.
We apologize. We do not share the same beliefs as our host.
Because he thinks London is an entire country.
No.
Yes.
Fuck you. Okay.
Hey, London. Hey, England is awesome. England has Coos.
I like
Oh,
Coos. I like
Coos
Coos.
and his Catwoman.
Shut
This is an
up,
awesome
Strike
guy.
you.
Okay, Hunter.
Oh yeah, it's CM Punk, easy.
You-
Mike's just being a hipster, trying not to pick
Hipster.
the. Yep,
And
he's trying to pick someone who's not the main guy.
It's
when
called-
Everyone
not-
knows it.
It's called not conforming to peer pressure.
Oh, shut up! You
It's
know
called
he's the
being a
best
hipster.
wrestler this
it's called
year.
being an indie person.
He's put on the most matches.
It's
the
it's
most
being.
star matches.
Why
I'm
is
an
he
in-
so indie?
I'm
man?
an indie person, yet Sheamus is not in the indies.
It's like how Foster the People was like an indie band, and then when they started becoming popular, all the indie people started hating them.
Why am I so indie?
Yeah.
Because
Because you're a
indie
hipster.
because indie wrestling is
Hipster.
a lot of indie matches are. Shut up, Strike. A lot of indie matches are 10 times better than what you see in WWE and TNA. They'll have 35, 40-minute classic matches, while you get 15-minute boring matches in WWE
Well,
or
they do
TNA.
have a time schedule.
Okay,
Just
so what?
saying.
Okay, so what?
Okay, Jonesy, Superstar of the Year.
I wonder who it could be.
Applejack.
Fuck you.
Tugboat.
We're not starting that.
Typhoon?
Earthquake.
What?
Vader.
David
Al-
Otunga.
The Gobbledygooker?
David Otunga.
Hey, the last time the Gobbledygooker came out, he gave a very sexy Marie striptease.
God damn it.
You're so gay.
But yeah, CM Punk, obviously.
CM Punk. All right. You guys have any honorable mentions for Superstar of the Year? If you couldn't pick Punk, who else would you pick?
Dolph
There's
Ziggler.
people other than Punk.
I'd pick Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler for Hunter. Jonesy, if you would have to pick someone other than
Rhodes or
Punk.
Ziggler, I guess. I don't know.
What?
Rhodes or Ziggler?
Rhodes or Ziggler. And Strike, either than Punk.
Maurice.
I love how you said that with like Maurice.
He tried speaking in French and it didn't work.
Yeah, I think if I would have to pick someone that wasn't Punk, I would have to go with Ziggler. Alright. That's the end of our podcast, everybody.
There was a surprising lack of Rhodes, I think. Even though him and Ziggler were sort of on the same branch.
Yeah. I mean, I had him in honorable mentions, but, I think Dolph took the bigger heel stand. Rhodes didn't do that much, because Rhodes brought back the IC title. And that was promising. That did, re-energize his character, but he didn't do anything with that title. He hasn't done it since. He had a feud with Orton, then now he's having a feud with Booker T. It's not going anywhere.
Oh my goodness.
And I kind of want the IC title used to be huge. The IC title main evented sometimes at pay-per-views. And now it's pretty much trash now. It's even back to the classic title, it's still trash, so...
That's how higher you are. You're throwing stuff.
Ding, ding, ding.
I just tweeted Dolph Ziggler if he's excited for the new season of Archer.
I just heard something break.
What you breaking stuff for?
Are we still recording?
Yes, we're still recording. Hi, people.
Okay.
But that was our podcast, everybody. Next week we will be having on, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If you want to do it after SmackDown, we'll be having our next podcast, and we will finally know who this mysterious person with the promos are. And I can finally...
That is if Greg actually puts this up.
And I can finally lay down the law that it's not going to be Jericho.
And stay tuned. We have no idea if it's going to be broadcasted live or not. I guess we'll talk about that during the week.
Oh, do we? Oh, yeah. Check the Twitter, people. Keep in touch. It's twitter.com/# ! Arc of Wrestling.
Question mark exclamation point.
No, because Twitter's doing this
Question mark
thing.
exclamation
No.
point. Question mark exclamation
No,
point.
because Twitter's doing this thing to now you can't
John
type
Madden,
in
John Madden,
twitter.com
John
Madden.
/
AU.
Fuck you. Look, Twitter's doing this thing now to where you can't, type in twitter.com / Arc of Wrestling. You have to put in a # exclamation point and then another / and then type in the name.
Question mark exclamation point.
It's annoying as fuck.
I think for next week's show we should start a conversation going on Twitter, like a hashtag whatever.
You mean the show 2 weeks from now, right?
Everybody, if you are listening,
Next weekend.
if you are
Not this
listening,
weekend, next weekend.
if you're listening this far into the podcast, type in # Mikey Otunga, and
It hasn't been said,
and we'll keep in touch with you.
and I'm not setting that.
Okay, fine. #ARC, ARC of W. So,
I was talking about setting one up when we were recording.
like what?
I don't know. We'll think about it.
Gosh, always
God, we're so technically advanced.
We got a week to think about.
Remember
stuff.
when people used to just talk to each other like without computers, and now we have things like Twitter and Facebook.
We can still do that?
No,
There was time
don't.
before computers.
Anyways,
I'm
thank you.
What year is it?
I
It's
don't know.
2000. Oh my.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us this week on the Arc of Wrestling. Hope you enjoyed our award show. We'll get back to you next week. Bye-bye, folks.